Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel The Directive Tech House and आज हम बात करने वाले हैं वेगनिज्म डाइट के ऊपर। Vegan diet is considered one of the most strict diet. Why? Because इसमें सारे animal products discard कर दिए जाते हैं, whether it's fish, whether it's egg, milk, and basically the diet includes everything about fruits, nuts, seeds, and a plant-based diet. Sometimes people consider vegetarianism and veganism a different concept, but actually vegetarian classification के अंदर ही veganism आता है. There are lots of different types of vegetarian to follow. That is lacto-vegetarian, lacto-ovo-vegetarian, जिसमें milk और eggs भी included होते हैं, and lots of classifications. So if we are considering veganism, then it is a part of vegetarian classification to be considered. But today, the question of this video is that veganism is a scam, or is it a fad diet, or is veganism is considered as future? So to answer these questions, we need to clarify our basic concepts. हमें बिल्कुल root से जाना पड़ेगा that what exactly this diet is all about. So for that, this diet has both advantages and disadvantages. So let's start with the disadvantage of this diet. It is a diet that doesn't only limit the animal products, but it is a fact that this diet also limits the nutrients. Nutrients like high quality protein, not just protein, but high quality protein. Then we have vitamin B12, vitamin D, zinc, iron, riboflavin, and the list carry on. I have seen lots of vegan followers that they claim that this diet, specifically if you talk about green leafy vegetables. So these green leafy vegetables are one of the richest source of protein. So we come up with the point number one, that is myth debunking, that green leafy vegetable proteins is pretty less comparative to the animal products we consume. Good sources, if we talk about in animal products, are very well known, like eggs, milk, liver of certain meat organs, and many more. But people are not aware so much of the vegetarian products, that is cereal, pulses. Cereals and millets, if we compare it to, are pretty moderate source of protein comparative with the pulses. Yes, pulses are good amount source of protein, but they are a little bit less comparative with the animal protein. And also soya bean, which is considered one of the very good amount of protein comparative with the animal product, but soya bean cannot be consumed in the daily lifestyle. Why? Because soya bean have certain toxins like goitrogens and all that can harm further for your health problems. So one needs to eat 3 times the ratio of vegetable protein to compensate the animal protein. Second disadvantage of the diet is at times vegan need supplements for surviving. I know a lot of people will contradict to this statement. Some vegan followers will say, no, I have been following this diet from XYZ years and I don't need any supplements. But note the point. Just because you don't need supplements doesn't mean that you will be averaging the ratio in the mass perspective. It's a fact. It's a nutrient limiting diet. You might need the source of omega-3, you might need vitamin B12, you might need vitamin D supplements. So a question for you audience is that, do you consider a diet a balanced diet or a complete diet if it includes supplements?
No.
Well, I guess the answer is pretty much no. Also, some superfoods claiming like spirulina, which are pretty good source of protein and considered in vegan supplements. How many of you have seen people taking those supplements? These are pretty uncommon, and they also have the question of the genuine quality in their supplements. Moreover, they are very expensive for your pockets. So a common sense question arises. Are these alternatives are affordable for middle income classes or lower income classes which are, in abundance in India? Can they purchase them? Moreover, are these alternatives benefiting you, or are these benefiting some other industries like pharmaceutical industries for their growth? Think about it.
पैसा ही पैसा होगा.
Third disadvantage, vegan diet is not a sustainable diet. So like suppose you are a new vegan follower. So you have started to switch over all to the vegan diet. You have discarded your animal products, discarded your normal lifestyle that was going on, and now you have switched to vegan diet. So it's been newly 6 months of yours, and really you will for sure see some positive changes in your body. Like you will feel your body is very light, you will have fresh skin, you will feel your body is detoxed, you will also experience weight loss. Why not? This diet really helps you for the change in better. But do you know the consequences of these diets after 1 year? Have you done it? Have you even survived this diet for 1 year after? Sometimes people follow celebrities blindly without knowing their actual cause of reason for switching to the vegan diet. Okay? And they don't even follow them back that if they have switched back to their normal diet or not. Lots of people I have seen who have went to the vegan diet have come back to their normal diet because they were deficient in some or the other perspectives. So don't be too early to judge a diet without knowing its further consequences. Sustainable diet means something which has future, and a diet which doesn't have this future for long term is a diet to question as a complete diet. Fourth point is that just because it's vegan, it's healthy. Again, a misconception. There are tons of recipes in social medias which have like a lot of sugars, refined, processed food that can make you gain weight like crazy. So having a reason that I'm switching to veganism just for a healthy lifestyle should not be the only reason for the switch. You can also have a healthy lifestyle being an omnivore diet or maybe the other vegetarian classified diets. Also a point I want to highlight that know your sources. If you are following a celebrity and they have switched to veganism, have they ever claimed that they are into veganism? Sometimes a particular kind of society or organizations, just to benefit their cause, they can spread fake rumors about it. Take an example of a famous cricketer Virat Kohli. He was switched to vegetarian diet. Some people claimed that he was veganism without him claiming that he was ever vegan. And after a while, he was seen being eating eggs. So a lot of people questioned him that you are a vegan, why you're eating eggs. So he himself tweeted this fact that I never claimed to be a vegan. So know your sources. Fifth point is that some people claim that vegan diet is a kind of cheaper diet comparative with the animal diet. No, this fact is not correct at all. At times when you need to compensate the nutrients limitings in the body, supplements can be pretty costlier. The alternatives, if we talk about like soy milk, almond milk, they are also pretty costlier comparative to the ones which have in the animal products. Talk about alternatives, milk is one of the biggest example in an alternative. Generally बोलते हैं कि cow का milk can be replaced with the milk like almond milk, soya milk. But have you checked the prices? People say that, almond milk and cow milk are like more nutrition rich. But the research says completely opposite. Cow milk is much more denser in nutrient comparative with these two. And at times इनके अंदर added sugar होता है which can make it, not so good for your health. School, recently released a comparing guide of these milk alternatives with the actual milk. And it also highlighted pretty good points. It highlighted that alternatives of milk like almond and soya, they are not even considered milk, firstly. And you can go through these references over here and read about that what are the actual myth of these alternatives and what is the actual reality. Liter of soya milk or almond milk cost karta hai hame around 100 to 300 rupees, whereas milk and buffalo milk only cost about 50 rupees only. Okay, I'm done with the disadvantage of the diet. Of course, there are perks of these diets. The biggest advantage of this diet is the environment factor. No matter आपके कितने भी non-vegetarian friends कुछ भी कहें, they cannot deny a fact that veganism is really good for the environment in a global scale. If we talk about the environment protection, don't be hypocritical in your choice. ये नहीं कि आप सिर्फ food industry पे ही focus कर रहे हैं. You should also focus in other industries like pharmaceutical industries, zoo, fashion industries, and many more to list down, which are pretty much cruel to the animal and for the environment. Of course, I have seen lots of vegan followers doing the same. Not being hypocritical about their choice, they do also look forward for the other industries as well. Plus, another advantage can be it can promote weight loss. Since this diet is pretty much deficient in calorie, so आप काफ़ी naturally discard करते हो, foods which are naturally calorie dense, which can benefit in the weight loss procedure. Vegan diet also helps in reducing the cardiovascular and heart disease problems. But it is not always the case. Yes, you can say like 80 to 20% ratio, there can be some secondary or tertiary factor which can still affect you. Coming back to the question that is veganism a scam? So I would not say that it is a scam. It is just a restrictive diet. But going to a statement calling veganism should be future, it's a pretty extremist idea. If you want to go vegan, go, it's your choice. It all depends on individual to individual, but please consult a proper, genuine dietitian. Please don't go to those 6 months or 1 year certified dietitians claiming that they are dietitians. Oh my god, I need to make another video about it for sure.
कौन है ये लोग? कहाँ से आते हैं?
Second point is that know the limitations of every diet. If you're following veganism, just know the limitations. Accept the limitation in every diet. If you're a meat eater, just know the limitations of a meat eater diet. Third point is that don't fall into these marketing scams, traps, which try to just influence you for their benefits.
आपकी कंपनी ऐसे कौन सी बिजनेस करती है जो 21 दिन में हमें हमारे पैसे डबल वापस मिलते हैं?
Never prejudge a diet on the early basis. Know the consequences. Go for the researches. Know that is it sustainable or not, and only then opt for your better way. Fifth point is that don't make this thing a religious cult. Don't be blind about it. What I have seen in some of the people following a particular kind of diet is that they have a hatred towards the other diet. If you're a vegan, you will have a hatred towards the meat eater diet. Don't create this hatred. Everybody have every of their right choice to eat whatever they want. Every individual works differently. Everybody works differently. You cannot impose your choice on the others. You know what? Diversity is pretty much important for this aspect. And of course, not only diversity, but moderation is also one of the biggest key for a successful healthy lifestyle. If you are omnivorous, eat the food in the limitation. And if somebody eats in moderation, then also we can save the environment. It's not that everybody have to turn vegetarian to save the environment. What if all the people in this world turns vegetarian all of a sudden? Well, this needs another video. So that is pretty much up from my side, and do let me know what you guys think about this video. What are your thoughts in the comment section, and let me know what else you want to know about. More of these myth debunking videos I make, I will surely make on your demand. With any reference like whatever I have said in this video, like where I am getting these researches and these data from. So I have pasted them all in the description box. You can go through all the links, you can search and read the articles what I'm talking about. for your own reference. We will see each other in the next video with some more informative and debunking knowledge. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.